What's up guys, Everything Apple Pro here, and this is an update video for everybody waiting for the iOS 9.2, 9.2.1, and 9.3 jailbreak update. So I did say when there was any news, I would update you on that, and there's actually some really good news regarding the upcoming jailbreak. Spoiler alert, there is no jailbreak just yet, so if you didn't want to watch the video for the details, you can turn back now. But there is some good news, and that news comes in the form of a tweet just sent out by Luca Tedesco. So what he's basically saying is he's actually planning to release an open source ARM64 kernel dump tool. So a lot of fancy words in there, even I don't fully understand it, but basically it's a tool that's going to make finding kernel exploits a lot easier for current jailbreak developers that are working on an iOS 9 jailbreak. And it's not fully clear which firmware this will be for, 9.2, 9.2.1, 9.3. It might help contribute to all of them. It might just be for 9.2. We don't know that just yet, but basically it'll make finding kernel exploits easier. A kernel exploit is basically the crucial necessity in a jailbreak. There are several exploits you need, about 5 to 10 depending on the version of iOS, and kernel exploits basically the number one thing you need. I mean, it's the biggest one, the hardest, most difficult one to find. Everything after that is easier. Using this tool that he will hopefully be releasing will make jailbreaking a lot easier for current iOS 9.2, 9.2.1, or even 9.3 jailbreak developers. So I hope that I made that clear enough for you. Luca Tedesco, again, that guy that has the 9.2.1, 9.2, and even 9.3 jailbreak running on his devices. It's not fully complete, not ready to be released, and he has no intention of releasing it, but he does have a working jailbreak. So this guy, as we know, he's credible. He's contributed exploits to the last 9.0.2, 9.0.1, and 9.0 jailbreaks. He is recognized by members of the jailbreak team, so we know this is legit. Now, although this isn't a golden key to jailbreaking, this will help so much. So if jailbreak teams have been struggling, this will help them a lot in order to create a jailbreak faster. So besides this is the good piece of news. I wanted to talk about, current status. So iOS 9.2.1 has come and gone. A lot of people were hoping that 9.2.1 would be the point where the jailbreak developers would either release the jailbreak for 9.2 or save it for 9.2.1 or future firmware. Since then, nothing's really happened. We haven't seen any update, any status update from the jailbreak teams. I'm a little bit sad to hear that. Even if there's nothing going on, it'd be nice to hear from them so we don't all speculate to no end. And I just wanted to mention that this is inherently good, really, really good news, but don't get overly excited about it because this has happened in the past. I'm seeing history repeat itself. So if you guys remember back, 8.4.1 received an unofficial jailbreak via open source code released by the same jailbreak developer. Nobody actually built a working jailbreak tool out of it because iOS 9 was released and people lost interest in an 8.4.1 jailbreak. So now we're very close to 9.3 being released. We're very close to iOS 10. Well, not really, actually like half a year to that, but 9.3 might make jailbreaking so much more difficult, and a lot of people will lose interest in an older firmware if there's a new one looming on the horizon like that. So although it's great news, really a lot of people might not be excited for it after 9.3 does come out. But either way, the place to be for the jailbreak right this minute is iOS 9.2. Now, if you're on 9.2.1, 9.3, downgrade immediately to 9.2. It's still possible using iTunes and the download file. This is where you want to be because Apple will be closing the signing period very soon. And we know for a fact that Taiji, Pengu, even Luca Tedesco, everybody recommends you stay on 9.2 because it's the easiest to jailbreak and it's currently being signed. So guys, take care, stay on 9.2. I've had this question too. What if you're on 9.0.2 jailbroken? Do you take the leap to 9.2 right now before the signing period is closed? Do you stay here? I gotta say, I personally couldn't even come up with an answer for that because you're taking a huge gamble. But as the saying goes, one bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. Hang on to your jailbreaks, guys. As hard of a choice as it may be, you're still stuck with a jailbreak either way, just not on the newer firmware. And this is a little bit of old news, but I didn't mention this in any other video. Basically, Pengu is working on a jailbreak for iOS 9.2 as well. So we now have Taiji, Pengu all working on a jailbreak. They're two separate teams. They've released two separate jailbreaks jailbreaks before. But recently, the 25pp assistant team, basically the app store that comes with the Pengu jailbreak, did actually talk about in an article that iOS 9.2, no wonder nobody releases a jailbreak for it, that it was glitched because there's a battery issue going on with the 9.2. Basically, Pengu is working on a jailbreak. There's a lot of speculation that they might already have a jailbreak and are waiting to fix bugs with it, or even a future firmware. Who knows? But my last point, iOS 9.3, which was released today, the beta 2, so that might make jailbreaking so much harder. We really don't know yet until the full release is out, but basically we should be seeing that in about 2 to 3 weeks. It's very likely we'll see 1 to 2 more betas of 9.3 until the final release. So guys, just about it. Stay on 9.2. No matter how tempting it is to be on a newer firmware, stay there right now if you want Cydia on your device eventually. That's what everybody recommends. So we've got some good news, still a lot of waiting to do, no surprise there. I'm so sorry I couldn't give you one myself, but we're getting closer and closer every day. Hang in there, guys. Have a great day. Hopefully Luca will help contribute to a future jailbreak. Peace.